Hi, everybody. Good morning. My name's Stephen Kane. I'm the founder and CEO of Fairclaims, and I'm here to talk to you about dismantling the ambulance chaser, lean doctor, industrial scam that kills consumers. It hurts you, but it hurts consumers more. And that's what we're focused on doing with insurance companies, whether it's third-party BI, first-party, what have you. I started learning about insurance about a year ago. I don't know much about your industry yet, and I've talked to 20-year veterans who say the same thing, right? But I do find it fascinating. And while I don't know a ton about insurance, and I'm learning, and I think it's interesting, I know a whole lot about dispute resolution. Number one, I think first and foremost, most importantly, I grew up with 4 siblings. I had to learn how to be a mediator before mom got home, and this was real. And I think that really has informed how we've built Fairclaims, to be consumer-friendly, to be easy, to make sense, to be practical, to get resolution efficiently. And I also happen to be an attorney by background, so I went back to law school after 3 years of working on a couple startups. We didn't quite get to the promised land, but I had the bug in me from college onwards, So I want to tell you a little bit more about what we do. This is our mission. The civil court system is a lot uglier, has an uglier underbelly than I think most people often think about. It's only working for the rich, and even if you're rich and have a lot of resources and a great attorney, it doesn't work that well. You're still in litigation for a couple years. You're still spending more money than you should be spending. And we have great people involved with us. One of the founders of LegalZoom is an investor, Brian Liu, and then Mark Goines, who built TurboTax, is an investor. And that's exactly what we're doing, TurboTax for dispute resolution. One of the big differentiators with us is we make consumers feel heard in an obsessive way, and it's be heard, resolve, and move on. And we preach that message. And one of the other things is we really empower them. We tell them, hey, you don't need an attorney for a $10,000 claim. You can do it yourself. And we level them up so that they are able to engage in a negotiation with your adjuster. This is the big problem, and it really is a nasty scam. And nobody likes them, and nobody should. And I differentiate even bad faith plaintiffs' attorneys from ambulance chasers who prey on the most vulnerable of people. It's really actually nasty. Some carriers aren't angels either. I think a consequence of being at war with the plaintiff's bar is there's pressure to save money elsewhere. And I think, in my experience, most insurance execs seem to be on the up and up. I think it is really a good-natured, almost noble industry. But there are some bad actors or people who have bad incentives or, rogue adjusters who do the wrong thing. And so we're saying, use us. Don't call Saul, call Fairclaims. Use us. We'll level them up. We'll get them negotiating with you, and we'll get them their money quicker. You just want to give them their money, and then this attorney comes and gets in the way. Says, oh, you can get $200,000, and we all know it's bogus. But the big value prop for you, if you were to work with us, is to cut litigation spend. Based on our math, we think we could cut your litigation spend by about 5%. That's 30% of people voluntarily signing up with us and then resolving 30% of those disputes. This is how it works. It's a collaborative negotiation environment where the adjuster and the claimant sit side by side in a Google Doc type software and go line item by line item, sort of traditional insurance claim processing, And by the time they're at their number, they've either accepted each result or they know exactly where they disagree. And if they still disagree after going through the negotiation platform, they can mediate through Fair Chat. So this is the intake and gut check we do with consumers, go through all their medical bills, educate them on pain and suffering. They let you know what they think's fair based on what they learn. We'll have video content for them in about a month where they can get just basic information about their claim because it's just a total black box. It's one of the reasons they hire attorneys. We've interviewed a bunch of them. But a lot of them have said after they did, they feel they got robbed. This is the kind of thing we do to show them how long it'll take to get a payout with an attorney, how much they'll get. Now, If it's over a certain amount of money, if it's serious injury, we say go hire an attorney, right? But if it's not, we say work through us. This is how the adjuster and claimant can negotiate. I'm basically out of time on here, and this is our Fair Chat mediation tool. It can be asynchronous, or you can schedule a time to mediate, half hour, an hour. We don't think it has to take all day, really, for a $10,000 claim after they've gone through the negotiation portal. And you can also set up a video mediation as well to humanize everything. We also do arbitration, and that's that. Would love to chat with you if you're interested in working together. We have our first couple pilots underway now, and so far so good.